Alright guys, what is going on? And welcome back to Farmer on the Prairie. Today, it's actually Dad and I going to do something. We're going to show you how to buy something on an auction or not to. We'll see by the end of this video what the outcome is, but today we're starting with going off. They have a inspection date. You can go look at all the equipment on the auction. So we're going to drive up there, check out this piece of equipment that we're looking at, and if we like it, next Thursday at 10 o'clock, I'll be sitting there at our computer and hopefully bidding on an item, but I'll show you guys that when we get there. The first thing is though, see if it is exactly what I'm looking for or not. In case you guys haven't noticed, we do a whole lot of driving, sometimes doing what we want to do and sometimes not. So it's just kind of how it is when you live in the Midwest. There's some people like our friend, the 10th generation dairyman. He can drive 2 miles to get 5 hydraulic hoses made and drive another mile to get new tires for his tractor. It's not the same way out here. So Dad, what do you think of the organic thing by now?
I think it's definitely challenging to learn new ways, new old ways, but there are new tools that people didn't used to have. So I think it's been interesting, and I'm waiting for the day when we have a lot more acres so that it'll be more profitable for all this machinery. So that's the part that I'm looking forward to. So yeah, I think it'll be a good fit for our size farm and just what we got going on.
Alrighty, well, welp. In case y'all ain't figured out, Midwesterners do slap their knees and say whelp. Did not show us looking at the row cultivator, but for an older Deere 845, it is pretty tight. Definitely think it's something that I'm interested in getting, so I have a price in mind that I'm not going to bid above, because there's some other ones for sale that are in, I would say, very similar condition. So if these don't work out, then we'll go ahead and get those. This guy hasn't really used it for much other than thinning out point rows on his fields for, I would say, probably what, 20 years. So anyhow, and it even, we'll have to see once we get a full rack of weights on our Kubota and if our Kubota gets set into the right width. But I think we could stick a guidance hitch on our Kubota and carry that cultivator because it's much lighter than a Henniker. So we'll see. Alright guys, so it has been a few days since we went up to look at that cultivator on auction. It has actually been about 5 days now. It is Thursday at 9:53. I came home. I'm just waiting now. So the auction is a time delayed auction, and it is, every item is 2 minutes more delayed than the last, and then every bid that is received within the last 2 minutes, it goes back to 2 minutes of time remaining. Logged in now. I'm watching it right now. I am the leading bidder on that cultivator. We're going to see how this goes. There's 40 minutes left, but most likely it'll probably be an hour and a half until I'm done bidding. I'll actually bring it up real quick and show you guys what I'm bidding on. There it is. It is a John Deere 843 Danish tine with shields. And right now it's a 3-tine. We're probably going to do 3 tines with big shovels. But if we decide to go 5-tine, then we can also do that. So there it is. It is really nice tight. It's a low use model, which is kind of rare for those. Which is why I'm interested in it. I'm hoping I don't have to give an arm and a leg though. I have in mind what my top dollar is, but we'll just see. I hope it goes for a lot lower than my top dollar because, well, that'd always be nice. We'll see how this goes. Well, that just got out of hand quickly. So With 25 minutes left, somebody bid. Apparently, they put in a max bid of 3,000, so I went from bidding 2,300 all the way up to 3,100. And I have a feeling that's not where it's going to stop, but we'll see. I'm probably going to spend more than I want to on this. Alright, well, there's somebody who apparently wants it now. We're bidding it up. I'm up to 3,700. Man, I don't like auctions. They get you all tied in knots. Now I've got to bid it up to 41. Come on, buddy. Don't do this to me. And again, 4,500. As soon as that guy gets the ripper, he's going to go back down and bid on the cultivator again. I guarantee it. And I said it. He just went and bid on the cultivator. Alright. Okay, buddy. And I'm up to 5,250. And I'm up to 5,750. And I'm up to 6,250. And I'm up to 6,750. And I'm up to 7,250. And I'm up to 7,750. Oh, please don't keep bidding higher. And I'm up to 8,250. I bid one more time at 8,750. Three, two, one. No, no, he bid at the last second. Do I bid 92.50? Well, I think I'm gonna bid one more time at 92.50, but I don't think I'll go any higher.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyhow,
Yeah, well,
I mean,
that's about what you said, but anyway.
it's a nice one, but I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
Bye.
Okay.
All right, I bid 92.50. Come on, just close this time. It's 9,500 now. 97.50. Here we go.
Well,
It's bid up to 10 grand. I'm afraid to click 10,250. I
just forget it.
just, yeah.
Call that other guy, I guess.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Yeah, so you guys have a Danish Tine John Deere 845 cultivator for sale.
I don't know. Let me see if I can find someone to help you out.
Hello, it's Ty.
Yeah, you guys have a 845 John Deere cultivator for sale.
Yes,
Do you still have the Danish Tine one there?
I do.
I'll probably bring a trailer with me to look at it, so that way if I decide I want it,
Okay.
I imagine you guys got stuff to load it.
Yep.
Alrighty. Just like that, auctions do not always go how you planned. My initial top dollar was $8,500. Well, my last bid was $97.50. Maybe that guy's top dollar was 10 grand, but he sure wasn't acting like it. If it was a John Deere 856, I'd probably run him up to 17, 18 grand, but it was an old John Deere 845. So I found online here over at a dealership in Indiana a cultivator, I would say in similar shape. He said it was a neighbor's, only used a few times, and then they bought it 10 years ago and farmed 200 acres organically with it. So all in all, it's probably in pretty decent shape. I'm going to go buzzing over there maybe on Monday, take a trailer with me, and if I like what I see, I'll pick it up. That stuff's crazy. There's a 2-box auger seed tender that sold for $19,000. J&M gravity wagon that sold for $24,000. It's just ridiculous. Auger cart sold for $44,000. Good grief. Alright, y'all. Well, this is the second half to the not buying something at an auction video, but hopefully buying something video. So right now I'm going to go hook up to the trailer. I'm headed up to a dealership in Watseka. I've got to pick up some filters for the Kubota. Once I do that, I'm going over to a dealership in Indiana and hopefully going to be picking up one of their row cultivators that they used on their organic farm that they are no longer doing anymore because it was too far from them. So I'm gonna go over look at that. Hopefully it's what they say it is. A couple $1,000s less than that one sold for on auction. It looks to be in good shape, but we'll go over and check it out. Alright, y'all, I am on my way now to Watseka. I had a little delay that I didn't expect because the truck came with some chicken litter. As you guys probably know by now, we're trying to get chicken litter for nitrogen. And the first truck came, I wanted to make sure he didn't get stuck because it's only 28 degrees today. I wish it was like 20 degrees and then they could be hauling wherever they want and the ground would be hard, but that's just not the case right now. So anyways, want to make sure he didn't get stuck. He spun a little bit, but he got out fine. So we have one truckload of litter here, 50 more to go. But hopefully that gets us somewhere, and hopefully we can start building our fertility up again. Well, I'm here at the dealership. They have two cultivators there. I looked at the Danish Time, the one I'm interested in. It actually seems pretty tight for what that other one sold for. I think this one's worth it. There is a C-shank cultivator here, but I haven't heard great things about the 845 C-shank. But that one's not terrible loose either. Some of these you can just grab them and shake them back and forth 4 inches or so. This one's definitely not what I think I'm interested in, but this one up here is, we can adjust the sweeps over, get them a lot closer together, put the guidance hitch on and run like that. If we need to, we can cut more off that outside sweep to make sure we're getting all the weeds and not throwing too much dirt. So anyhow, I think I'm gonna go in. I'll probably go ahead and buy it and we'll be headed home. It is up on the trailer. It is up on the trailer and we're headed home. I gotta get fuel, but fuel in Indiana is more expensive than in Illinois or at our farm. So I'm just gonna do a little splash and go. And then we'll head our way home. It's only gonna take me like 20 minutes to get home. You know why? Because Indiana is in a different time zone. So I'm gonna be home in 20 minutes, even though it's an hour and 20 or so. No, hour and 40. What am I thinking? So I'll be home in 40 minutes. Have the cultivator back home. It's basically supper time now, so I'm gonna unhook the trailer with the cultivator on it, and I'm going to head for home. we're gonna go over it, make sure it doesn't need any new bushings, make sure that it doesn't need anything else. It seems pretty good. It has all new down pressure springs, the shanks are in really good shape, and the sweeps are, which is all big pluses because most cultivators are completely trashed. But let me get this thing unhooked. All right, y'all, that is all for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.